to talk about today was what ruined your Twitter experience. So I'm going to ask you two first to begin.
Hella things.
Hella things.
Hella things.
What, do you want me to start then?
No, I'll say, Horta, there's a lot of things. Horta, first, I don't want to sound homophobic saying this, but this whole porn, khalis, all of that badness, it should not be on Twitter.
What do you mean?
Because Twitter is bare random. Like you have one person say a quote of the deen or something related to the deen. Next thing you know, you'll see dirty stuff, man. Something that should be mixed.
Let's be honest. Every single one of them comes under the bracket of if I seen it, you seen it.
Yeah.
So I've literally seen it so many times in my time where someone just quotes it with, if I seen it, you see it.
But then
if I struggle, you have to struggle as well.
It's the motherfucker that you can. At least those you can read it
and avoid it.
And avoid it. You know the motherfuckers are when you click on there's you know how on the video site it's made smaller in it. You click on it, the thing just gets massive, and you just see strong just swinging about.
The worst.
Do you know what the worst one is? I completely forgot about this one. There was a time I was chilling at home, and there's someone said, "Yo, this interview of Antonio Conte is mad." I'm sitting right next to my mom. No headphones, nothing. I click it the second I heard any noise. Mom looks at me. Ah shit! I threw my phone and everything. It was fucking.
Those things could have been the difference between having a home and being homeless, or being alive with them.
Or lying.
I was like,
that is a serious offence. And it's always when I've got no headphones, I'm just chilling. I don't even chill in my living room like that. But the day I decide to chill in my living room, sit with my family and that. Oh, there's a video of this person getting signed or yada yada. Click on it. Oh my God.
I'll finish them noises, kill me. But yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves on Twitter, which I want to get into again.
What?
What?
So girl was just seated. My little brother finished the Quran. He came home telling everyone my Islam's finished now.
What the fuck?
This kid's alive.
I was gonna get into it. So I was just about to talk about this.
Shit.
Basically, whoa, that was not English. But yeah, one of the biggest pet peeves I have on Twitter is basically people that always repeat the same scenarios, the same discussions, the same annoying marriage, relationship, and head topics. I don't care if you're gonna pay 10k or if you're gonna pay with sweets.
Nobody cares.
I don't care if you're gonna, do this scenario. Oh, what would you do if my husband did this? Oh, I don't care about any of them.
Preach.
Thank you. I don't care about any of them topics.
Preach.
So what do you think about that topic in general anyway?
Allow it, man. See, I think
there's more to life than flipping the opposite gender.
I think especially those are the type of topics where even if you're going to discuss it, you do it you do it in real life. You don't want to go on Twitter and see polls of this and that and fucking how if he offers me that price, what should I do and all of these retarded topics.
There's all hypothetical situations that are very unlikely to happen.
Everyone that acts up on the timeline will be different in the actual situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. People are completely different as to what they are in real life.
It's such an annoying topic because there's more to life than the same. I understand if these talk about it once
in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, once a month or something. It comes back and you're just like,
They're
yeah,
not
you know
control
what?
Cassie. These men are they're too on. They're too on. They just want to talk
Bro,
about
it's every day, bro. Every day I wake up, I see someone, oh, so 10k or 5k, what?
That one's my price went up. Okay.
I'm telling you, people are gacho, just to get married.
I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good stage in life, but it's not something to be rushed in it. Especially
it's not something you talk about every single day of your life. It's
it loses it's meaning though.
Exactly.
It's a hypothetical situation that people talk about every day. Oh my God, what would you do if this happened? Or what would you do if you brought you flowers instead of chocolate? What? I've seen the most retarded ones on my timeline, bro.
I've seen much worse.
Huh?
I've seen much worse.
Yeah, but I'm trying to use an example. Which one have you seen?
What would you do if your husband had a micro penis?
Okay. Okay.
That's a mad thing.
That's even crazy, but then I don't have to see it.
You took it left. I wasn't prepared for this,
I was not prepared for
I
that.
was not prepared for this.
That got me
Think about it.
But I've seen people talk about
You know what it is, yeah? It's mad.
It's mad.
It really is mad.
It's mad from a girl's perspective.
Yeah, but I think we're really talking about this, bro.
False advertisement. That's literally.
But when you come in like one of them
talking
now,
for 2 years.
Bro.
Beat that shit up. Beat what?
bro, we're becoming like one of them now.
Back to the point.
Let's not do this. Because that's one of the things I hate the most, all these hypothetical questions. Because first of all, it's a waste of time. Second of all, it's something that you don't understand. It's not a situation that you're in. Everyone likes to act hard and stuff, but when you're acting in an actual situation, and this is a real life thing, you're gonna react differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it's useless to even talk about it because you're just talking about this with random people that you don't know. It's a waste of time.
All in all, it's a massive waste of time.
100%.
And I think just
In a nutshell.
I think everything has value, and the more you speak about stuff unnecessarily, it loses its value.
Mm-hmm.
So now marriage is going to become a thing where it's just like, oh, I'm just getting married.
And I'm done.
I'm just do my thing, just get married.
But
Everyone speaks about it
you
like
see,
it's
yeah,
cash.
you see that a lot. But you see that a lot of people getting married and get divorced within the first couple of years. As
You
well.
know what's mad? I've seen people.
That's
There's like people that are like 16, 17 saying, oh my god, when I'm married. Calm down.
enjoy life, man.
Enjoy your life now. Finish your
Enjoy
A-levels.
life.
Come on, do something.
Do something, man.
Well, like, even we should be talking about it, man. It's weird.
Alright.
Like, you should, if you're about to get married or something, then maybe, yeah, you know what do you think, yeah?
I think it's
You don't talk about
my stance is, if you're going to speak about those things, it's a topic you have with it face-to-face hostel.
Yeah, I'm close
Like,
friends.
Yeah, like, I think social media for me is more of a banterist thing.
Yeah,
Like, that's
I want to
like
come on
when
this.
it's banter, yeah.
Yeah, I want to come on the timeline today and just see banter.
Or maybe even learn something, because like there's
Yeah,
certain person
yeah.
like, oh, did you know about this and that? And there's a
a
lot
lot
of
I
reminder
like
posts
to
and
talk
stuff. Yeah,
about.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So all of those things I enjoy Twitter for, but I'm just chilling and I'm hearing all this gassy Twitter
Yeah,
saying,
but
well,
then-
marriage, this.
You know what's mad?
It's a bit annoying.
That's
now.
all they talk about, literally every single day. You know what? If you talk about it once a month or something, that's calm. But it's your whole life revolving around the opposite gender.
That's a big problem.
There's more to life than marriage and fucking
For sure.
relationships and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely. That's why our topic, our podcast,
Yeah,
has
we're gonna
strictly
ban that.
forbidden, not to forgiven.
Any
Forbidden.
topic to do with hypothetical
Yeah.
marriage and relationships.
Unless
Ban.
it comes up on like the odd occasion, like where it's linked to something else. Like this right now is one of our pet peeves. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a
Today's
pet peeve for
episode.
me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
For sure.
but that's just one of them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
a lot of pet
Do you know
peeves.
what I've just noticed? We've got so many things we hate on Twitter, you know, that, on socials as well.
Yeah.
There's so much things.
Relevant
like-
to, yeah, of course.
What, the
definitely.
Somaliland Somali beef?
Oh, that is the worst.
Mhm.
I hate that so much, you know that.
Yeah, obviously, you're from Somaliland. You're from Somalia.
So why are you doing it now? Why
Exactly. So
are you
that's
starting beef right now? No, I mean, I don't like it because we're all brothers and sisters in this stuff. You know? Like, all living in the.
You're essentially the
what they
same
say.
people.
Yeah, we are the same people. We're all Muslim and stuff, and like, there's enough table for everyone to eat and like thrive. You can support each other without bringing each other down. So
100%.
Quote 2019, there's
Come on,
enough
guys.
table for everyone to eat. I love that all.
I
But yeah,
fucking- cool.
I
I
thought-
won't lie to you.
You get my point.
Well, I own it.
After earning it,
Own it.
there's enough.
Yeah.
There's enough
Basically,
table.
one of the things I hate the most about that whole topic anyway is when there's two different sides to it of ignorant people just argue for no reason. Ignorant people that at the end of the day won't change the reality on the ground and what happens
that's
in,
true, 'cause-
in the real life. Because at the end of the day, no one, I don't think anyone can annoy me. 100 people can come up to you and say Somaliland doesn't exist. It doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, whether it exists or not, it doesn't change what happens. Someone on Twitter tweeted me saying stuff, it doesn't change. So that's why I never try to argue with people.
Yeah,
The only thing I respect, sorry to interrupt you, I'm trying to finish off in it. The only thing I hate is when there's the only thing I respect is when there's a debate of something that happened a few days ago, something that's trending right now. There's a debate about this and that. Then I respect it if it's like something educated that you might try to change someone's mind. Does that make sense?
I hate that.
Whereas two ignorant people will never change each other's mind. It's a waste of time, waste of energy, waste of just.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
yeah, like debate. Yeah, that's what.
What did you want to?
What?
What did you want to say? You basically downplayed the whole thing. What did you want to say?
No, literally, what I was gonna say in a nutshell, what it is people on there, people that argue about those kind of situations are essentially bored, and it's perfect entertainment value because there are landers, not you, but landers that do get triggered of these kind of situations, and it escalates and they get emotional, and people get a thrill out of it.
I think it goes both ways as well. I can't lie.
It goes
I
both
think
ways. It goes both ways as well, yeah.
Do you know how it starts? I'll give you a quick analysis of what I see in it. It starts from it doesn't exist, and there's gonna be one stupid land that responds with something that is just offside,
Like,
Yeah,
like
gun
too
violence.
like gun violence or something.
Yeah.
And then what happens is because someone responded like that, someone's gonna say, "Oh, look at these landers, man! They're all dickheads." And then this guy's gonna reply, "Look at you, man!" And then it creates unnecessary hatred.
Do you know what's funny?
Does that make
Out of everything that all the energy people are putting into this, you're not, as much as you love your country, you're not affecting it one bit. You're not making it better or worse.
Exactly.
All you're doing right now is just talking shit about next month's.
And then, but what they're doing is they're causing hatred within themselves, you know that? It all starts off with just stupid tweets. It doesn't matter, none of this matters, man.
Yeah.
If you want to make change, if you really care, go and make change in it.
That's what I'm saying. As much as you love your, like, you can love your country, but if you're not doing anything for it, what's that love really mean for your country? If that makes, you get what I'm saying?
But you can love your country, yeah, but then if you're having like I said earlier, if you're having a nice constructive debate with someone, or if you're talking about, oh, this happened to this fella, I don't mind.
No, but that's positive. It's all positive. Though. I'm saying in the sense of, say for example, I'm attacking Somaliland. Yeah? What? Okay, you've got okay. So for example, say for example, you're defending Somaliland on a madness, saying, well, this, and that. Although you're showing love for your country, what has that love actually done for your country? Because both of our countries are in need in it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's not helping out like your country any way, shape or form.
Yeah.
Displaying that type of energy, putting mad like, oh, we were formed in 19 yada yada yada. So, do you get what I'm saying?
What you're going for is basically debate is a waste of time.
Debate is the thing is it can be like we can debate about anything.
Debate
really.
without solution.
Debate.
A lot of the time I think is like patriotism. If you're not gonna back your country in any way, shape or form, there's no point of it. If you're just sitting in fucking in England right now, living your life, just saying I love this, here's my bracelet, here's this and that, here's my flag, here's my marriage, but you do nothing for your country. What is that love for your country actually doing?
So, you're allowed to celebrate. You're allowed to celebrate your like country.
No, but I'm saying like really, why celebrate that if you're not backing it? That's my problem.
Essentially, what he's saying is, what's the point of debating and showing all this patriotism without action, without coming up with solutions, without actually trying to solve
unless
it?
you're in a
Or
situation.
you point to fingers?
No, I'm not. No. I'm saying,
I don't know.
I'm saying I'm not speaking on everyone's behalf. But I'm saying this
people in
because
general.
all of us right now we've got the power to, even if it's something smaller, just raise awareness on certain topics, or even just donate a couple of quid here and there. That's something which is not in the long term, but at least right now will make our country situation better. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we're not doing anything like that, but we're still out here saying, oh, 1973 was the year of this, that.
Swear.
It's absolutely I don't know
Nothing
about the
happened
year. But that's
Apart from the Yom
look, you're
Kippur.
straight. You're straight to jump onto that. But I'm saying if you're not doing anything like that, then it's a waste of time.
I think personally, you should be allowed to celebrate your country.
Oh,
for
for
example, 1st of July, Somali Independence Day.
Swear.
You have to just why independent day.
Yeah,
And then he's gonna jump in.
Exactly.
I also do 26th and 18th of June.
22.
No, 26th of June and 18th of May for us.
Why you got two?
It's different. One of them is when we got independence from Britain, and one of them is when we left the Union, basically. The other ones, we get two, you get me? But yeah, the thing is, you're allowed to be proud and patriotic about your country.
You
and
got two
whatnot.
Independence
I'm
Days.
fact checking that right now.
Fact check it right now.
I'm looking at someone's.
Yeah. So basically, you should be allowed to celebrate your country and be patriotic, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm saying the problem is when there's just extreme of it, just arguing with people. Plus, I feel like I can celebrate my country without putting someone else down.
110%.
Does that make sense? So I can celebrate the fact that I'm from Somaliland without having to diss our brothers and sisters across the border. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas the same way, vice versa as well, they could celebrate without having to, say we don't exist, which is which is good because every time there's an Independence Day for Somalia, I always big it up because we're brothers again. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So there's no point having this irrelevant debate on the timeline where you're not going to change the person's mind and you're not going to affect the country anyway.
Exactly.
So altogether, that topic again, another topic that should be banned.
At the end of the day, in a nutshell, what you're saying is
Can I
you're the
press-
same people.
Can I press you on one thing though?
Yeah.
Being patriotic and stuff and celebrating your country's independence day is all well and good, yeah. But within that, what are you actually doing for your country? That's my point.
It's got a bracelet, man.
I'm contributing to the economy.
But I'm saying,
I went back home.
I just want to push your buttons quickly. What are you actually doing?
He's contributed to the economy with that bracelet.
Okay,
Think about it.
okay,
Okay, Baruto. What are you saying?
Me? I'm just saying.
Or in general?
Look, there's a lot of people like you. There's a lot of people like myself, and everyone here basically.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that be screaming Somaliland no lata and some are Kuara and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actually like doing something for your country, they're quiet. That's my issue.
But then
Do you get on?
when it comes to doing something for your country, you can be breaking into different levels.
Anything positive
so
for your country. If you're doing something like that.
If you go back there, the least I can even use is contributing to the economy. Just going back there.
For sure.
Because the second you walk in there, you're paying $60 for an entry.
Yeah.
The second you go there.
What?
Yeah, that's $60 entry if you don't have a Somaliland passport.
VIP.
Straight away you're entering.
Since when?
Always. Every time I've been there, I paid $60.
I don't remember shit.
This guy is, he's obviously, you're sad, isn't it? This guy enters through thingy. You know what's there? He enters through VIP, you know what's there? We're not all like you.
I jump off a plane into a helicopter straight into my back garden.
That's it.
Ooh,
Like what?
I like.
Not like that. That's crazy.
But yeah, what I was trying to say is that you can contribute through what's it called, raising awareness. You can contribute.
Yeah, that's what
it's
I'm
different for us though, because we're an unrecognized country. The louder we are, the more recognition we get. Does that make sense? So we're just trying to raise that awareness.
Should we move on? 'Cause I'm not gonna.
I want to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to move past it as well. But
Let's get it.
the last thing we were going to get into was basically the whole idea of clout chasers, isn't it?
Clout.
Clout.
So all these men that are out here in the snow, in boxes, eating cereal like a cereal, dashing water on themselves, all of
Catching
that.
hypothermia, pneumonia, every only you can name off.
Bro, there's worse
For
people.
what?
All he did, he was outside his yard, sitting in a box and just doing
Yeah,
ice.
man, he was
himself.
topless. It was snowing.
Alright,
it was
can
snow.
I
He was eating ice.
I'll play devil's advocate in this, yeah? Okay, cool, yeah. Imagine he did that and he ended up getting employment out of it. Or he was put in a situation that he was put in a situation to better his own situation. Imagine just because of that retarded video, which happens all the time. Because you'll see Shiggy.
No, but
Shiggy's an example.
Shiggy was funny. This is not funny.
Certain people, that's your opinion though. Certain people might find this.
Yeah, but the thing is, Shiggy, I was going to say this here. Basically, if you get clout chasing and you have a talent, it's different to you with no talent. Shiggy is on the borderline. Shiggy's on the borderline because he's funny-ish.
I think that's a talent.
You know what I'm saying? That's a talent. Being funny is a talent. So we'll put him on a talent bracket.
Facts.
Whereas the guy in the snow, what talent do you have? Are you not? Because we have crackers for that.
True, true. That is true. But I think it's all perspective. Everything's perspective.
Yeah.
That happened in the States, correct?
Yeah.
I'm guessing the States. Cannot be.
Yeah, definitely.
But for example,
It is
people
funny.
in the States found that hilarious. They, oh man, yo, that shit funny, dog. Or something like they find it hilarious.
Yeah.
That's their perspective. They find it funny. They might find what he did as a talent or what, even if we don't. But that's obviously perspective, as I said. That could be a positive thing for him. Making that retarded video can open up avenues for him, which he probably might not have got doing what he was doing
I'm
before.
not gonna lie. That is, you are being a good devil's advocate here, but
Yeah.
there's
I'm
no
staring
person.
apart.
There is no person that's gonna be sitting there, no employers, be thinking, mate,
I'm gonna hide
this
it.
lad here, mate. I'm hiring.
I don't know. Like,
Oh, you're not gonna.
imagine he ends up on like Total Wipeout or fuck knows, man. What's the thing called? He's not a celebrity store, but you get my like Total Fifth Factor or something. Like there's anything that could anything that can come of it. But there's worse situations like who else? Who else
There's
is
a
like
lot
clout
of
chaser?
random clout chase stuff. Like
Let-
people that
let me
put
say-
cement on their head.
Let me say it correctly.
I've seen madness, bro.
Let me say it correctly this time. Boom guy.
But he had what, bro? I'll be real.
He had a run.
He had a run. He secured his check. Well, I don't know how much he's secured now. He made the money, but what I was seeing. Have you seen the interview of
He's
when he was
fucked, isn't
Adam 22? You know, Jumper.
Yeah.
He did an interview and he was slapped.
What do you mean he was shut up?
Slapped, like gone. Like is it like he was intoxicated to the point where he was
Slurring.
He got up, he headbutted the wall.
What?
I think he fainted at one point, then he got up, he headbutted the wall. Well, I believe it's fucked. But that's the thing, clout chasing got him to a point to believe that man was invincible.
You know, another side of clout chasing that I forgot to mention again was the side of people that are just diss the religion for the sake of, 22 retweets.
Cheers.
No,
And
no.
We don't know if it's shias or not. They believe it's religion for themselves.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, no, there's a Shia girl who has a hijab, she's a rapper, she has tattoos, and she drinks honey, and she always disses like Sunni people.
I swear her name's
You
like
know her?
Henjabi or something like that.
Yeah, Henry Job something.
Henjabi, innit?
What's her name?
Henjabi or something like that.
Huh?
There's no pen. Yeah.
I
We're gonna have to
don't know how to
beep
edit
that out. You know?
Nah. But I was very specific with the hijab, tattoo, Shia, henny. I was very specific. So
Yeah, but that's not really clout
I
chasing.
feel sad for them though if you think about it. Like, but think about that they think that they're right. Imagine being that lost and you still think you're on the right path.
But in their head, they might not be lost at all. They might be they might just think we're lost. In a nutshell.
But that's the sad element. Like, obviously, I'm not saying we're Akis right now.
We might be lost though. Of stuff.
There's levels to stuff. I think, and I'm not speaking on a man's like mad religion, but I think like we might not be there, but we know what we need to do to get there. Certain man out here doing up stuff, and obviously the
Why
Allah.
you pointing at me?
I'm just moving my hands,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, let's not get far.
Let's not get far,
The
yeah.
topic, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the topic was like, isn't it annoying to see them clout chasers all the time?
Like
That ruins
the
experience.
ex-Muslims that be burning their hijab. with mad hatred.
Yeah, so basically what it is, essentially clout chasing is just basically people that do fucked up shit
For attention.
for recognition, whether it's popularity or just monetary gain. Just essentially that's what it is.
Just for a few laughs, 22k retweet something. That's it.
For a couple of hundred followers to fuck
Have
yourself
you seen
up.
that? Have you seen that guy? Do you know how there's bare people that be hopping on buildings, that be climbing mad tall buildings and taking like videos and stuff?
Yeah.
They fit into that.
Oh,
That when I see that, it irritates me, even though I'm not actually there. I feel like I'm gonna fall off the building.
Anxiety.
It's mad anxiety when I watch that shit.
I hate
But that's another level of clout chasing.
is that?
I've seen a Chinese guy that fell off a mad
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, that's fucked
That's
up.
fucked.
See, there's bare mad. There's a woman. There's a video of him falling like from the top. You don't see him.
He was about to get married the next day,
He was gonna use that 12. He made a bet with someone. I think it was
Yeah.
12k or 20k or something. It was a decent amount of money. They said climb this, do that, make the video. We'll give you the money, and he's gonna use that for the engagement and stuff. And then man fell out the sky. Which is mad. And there's another story. I don't know. There's another story. I think there's this other woman, and I think she's called like the bikini high.
Oh,
You see
yeah,
that thing?
I've
innit?
seen that one.
That thing was mad. Imagine how fucked it is, yeah. She was doing all these like mad hikes, going quay with like minimal like clothing,
Yeah,
obviously to
in
give off
bikinis.
that like that sexy type
And
of
then
look and stuff.
she fell off.
She didn't fall off.
She did. She fell off. She got trapped.
She got trapped and then fucking.
Trapped.
She
Where?
died of like hypothermia.
Where's
Yeah.
she get trapped?
Fuck no. I think she climbed like a big mountain.
Yeah,
or
she
something
just
like
got trapped
that,
in like a crevice or something.
A
But
mountain.
think about this: the idea of needing popularity or needing to be at a certain standard, yeah, gets you to a point where it affects your health and
You do something crazy.
you do something mad like that. I think that's where clout chasing goes to a point where, right, like.
Exactly.
That's
Think about
the
it.
extreme.
You've got to do something so crazy, so let's say not unrealistic, but something so out of normal, normal
It's
sight.
basically becoming a laughing stock for everyone else. No one's laughing with you, they're laughing at you basically.
Yeah.
Essentially, and all for what? Followers, money at the end of the day, but.
No one gets money. I don't
That's why
think
I think
someone eating cereal, snow for cereal is gonna get fucking money for that.
that's why I think that.
Who's gonna give you money
idea-
for eating snow for cereal,
The,
bro?
the idea of clout chasing goes under the same category as addiction. If that makes sense. If I'm wording it correctly.
Yeah, explain it.
Because you're addicted to the idea of, okay, there's so many people seeing my content and so many people maybe liking it or finding it funny or whatnot.
Exactly.
And you always push that boundary to do something even madder the next time.
It's like the guy that used to do, what's
Yeah.
Dark in the Sky.
But he got to a point where feds arrested him and he went to court or something.
Did you go to go for it?
But yeah, he went to court or something. And then they said that he can't like make any more videos or something along those lines. But then he's hopped back on. So I think now like it's more staged than it was in the first place. 'Cause
Yeah.
obviously,
Also, now it's staged.
yeah, I believe so. Anyways, it's good of my opinion because like if you're at a point where you're going to jail for a quick video, calling people Tony Hawk and saying why does your breath smell? I was so disrespectful still. But if you go to that point, I think of course you're gonna have to stage it a bit more just to keep yourself out of trouble.
You
innit?
need to keep yourself relevant at the same time as well.
For sure.
But,
But yeah,
but
I
then
think
it loses authenticity then, innit?
for sure. But back to the thing, I really believe it fits under the idea of addiction. Like you're addicted to the whole social media buzz.
Yeah. And you have no talent to basically
To take
get
it
there.
elsewhere,
So
yeah,
you're gonna try and take other avenues, innit?
for sure.
That is mad. So that's one of the. That's basically sums up everything we hate about the timeline.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we hate.
I'm done.
So just chill till the next episode.